Welcome to the third window in the 2019 TooFatLardies Advent calendar. I hope you're enjoying the festive treats behind each window, and today we hear from Nick telling us what it's like to work with Richard and myself. So glowing reviews all round, no doubt.
Well, I've worked with Richard now for probably coming on for 20 years, and I've known him for a lot longer than that, but I guess we started writing rules together 20 odd years ago. He's somebody who's got an amazing energy for the hobby and who really knows his history. His output is amazing. He's somebody that you work with and you have a conversation and you say, yeah, let's do this. Let's start a new period. Let's buy some new toys. And you go away and a week later, he's already got half the figures that you wanted to buy. Not only that, but he's got them on the table and set up and ready to go. He works at pace. He does everything at pace, actually. He drives fast, he lives his life hard, he drinks fast, and I've seen many people try to keep up with him in a pub, and that's ultimately led to their downfall. It's not a pretty sight when people try to keep up with Richard on a glass-for-glass basis in the boozer. And you know what? He's receptive to ideas. We work well together in as much as we bounce ideas off each other very creatively and are not afraid to tell each other that something doesn't work. And we're not equally he's not afraid to try something different either, to put something out there that's not been done before. He is, I think I said he's well read. He studies his topic very hard. He is a historian. Although there are some people that I know are quite precious about how that title is applied, he certainly is an expert in military history and is somebody who I think brings that to whatever he's working on. So the rules he does are with a real historical angle. He's passionate about having fun, he's passionate about history, and he brings those things together in the products that he creates. He also drives me mad for all those reasons as well. So now then, what about Sydney? Well, Sid actually is the butt of many of our jokes, but he brings an absolute freshness to the way that we do things at TooFatLardies. He's got a real social side to the way that he likes to game. He's a massive believer in people, and it's that when people come together you create great games. So he's a real connector of people, natural networker. He started his own blog many years before we met him. He's relatively new. I can't remember now when Sid came onto the scene, but I think when he first came down south possibly. But he brought some different angles on his gaming. Of course, he's interested in different periods to history than the ones that Richard and I look at. So Sid is very much into his 17th century and Renaissance type armies from earlier than that. And he just brings a different lens to the hobby. He's got a great sense of humour, and I have no idea how he puts up with us, to be absolutely truthful. But I'm very glad that he does, because we've got loads more jokes to have at his expense. And some of those will hopefully start over Christmas. So, I'll raise a glass to Rich and Sid, and here's to next year.
Remember, lard is for life and not just for Christmas.